Nomies, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I am so happy to see you today. Today is Friday. Woo! We made it through the week. Good job. It is also Community Spotlight, so if you have sent in a make, you shall see it in the video today. And if you forgot, that's totally fine. You can send it in for next week or whenever, and you can send those in at any time. So even if it's literally right now, like you pause the video and you go and send it, that's totally fine. It will end up in the next Community Spotlight. Oh, and that reminds me, there will not be a Community Spotlight next Friday because I will be spending time with my family doing our spring break stuff, but we will just have a bigger Community Spotlight the next week. So feel free to send those in. Like I said, I don't mind getting them in at any time. I'm not ignoring you if I get it in and I don't say anything. I wait to open those until I'm editing my Community Spotlight video, and then they're nice and bold-faced in there, and I can just go search my email for Community Spotlight. Make sure that you put Community Spotlight as your subject line for your email, just so that it for sure ends up in the video. I do try to make sure I find any emails that don't have Community Spotlight as the title, but I search Community Spotlight in my inbox, and that is how I make sure I don't miss any. So if you have something else as the title of your email, there is a small chance that I won't see it, especially if for some reason it ends up going to my spam box, which sometimes happens for some reason. If it's named Community Spotlight, I will find it when I do my search. So if you can, that would be awesome. And don't forget to let me know what name you'd like me to use so I can credit you when I put together the montage. So today is Friday and it's Community Spotlight. It is the 10th. And I'm so freaking excited, you guys. I have one more day and then it'll be Sunday, and then I'll go pick my sister and my nephew and my brother-in-law up from the airport. I can't wait. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But I am here today to show you guys what I have finished for my FOs and to do our Community Spotlight montage. So what have I got to show you guys? Well, not much. So the first item that I will show you, I actually just finished right before making this video, and it is a coaster. It is a sunflower coaster, and I have yellow lighting on, and that is like glowing. I don't know, blue lighting seems odd too. I'll do white. I did a sunflower coaster, and this is a pattern by Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, which is a creator for Creator Spotlight over on Crafting Kitty's channel. Not to be confused with Community Spotlight that we do here. Crafting Kitty does a Creator Spotlight every month where she picks a designer, and you pick like patterns to do by them, and you post pictures, and she does like giveaways, and it's just really fun. So that will be hashtag Creator Spotlight. And I think some kind of number she does for her hashtags. Let's see. I actually have it pulled up. Oops. You guys, I'm not on the ball today. I did not mute my computer. Let's see. Yes. Hashtag KK Creator Spotlight 323 is the hashtag, and that's for Instagram. She usually I post my makes over on Instagram, but she also has a Facebook group and email, so you can do it however you like, depending on what platform you're on. But yeah, so this month's Creator Spotlight is Spring the Fiber Enthusiast, and so I saw this coaster and I was like, ooh, my sister loves sunflowers, and so I decided to make her this sunflower coaster. And it is super simple, works up super fast, just some little puff stitches and double crochets, a few picots, but that's basically all you need to know to make this. So that is that, and I need to put that in my book. But I have my little crochet makes book here so that I can tell you guys about this other item that I made. So I was thinking that I wanted to make a hat, a different type of a granny square hat. So I made, and there are cat hairs on here like always, I made a basic granny square hat, but I did something a little different on the top. I did that mushroom granny square that I usually use to make like the sides of my hats. And I put it in like kind of like a little window up at the top of the hat. I was just being like weird and messing around. So it is kind of random, and I don't know, I kind of love it. So this is, I called it just a granny hat beanie. I decided to go beanie with it. It is no pattern, but it is 4 squares to make the sides, and then I single crocheted the top closed. I started decreasing until I got to the side, the size of how many stitches around this mushroom granny square is, and then I slip stitched it to the hole that was forming up at the top. And I used a 5mm hook, and I used Red Heart Latte stripe for all of the like brown and I don't know, sand kind of color. And then this, and that's this too. This was a Big Twist. Do I have the ball band around here somewhere for this? I do not. It's Big Twist something. So here's what it looks like. And then it is a beanie. So you guys know that I love my granny square hats. I usually do bucket hats. Try to show you what the top of this looks like when it's on. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll take a picture and put it in at the end for the montage too. But yeah, I love doing granny square hats. And usually I do bucket hats, which I was thinking I was going to do with this one. But then I changed my mind and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a beanie. So this actually has inspired me that I really want to work on a mushroom hat for you guys that will be a video tutorial. I actually kind of want to do a few different mushroom hats. I want to do one that looks like a mushroom, like it just looks like a mushroom. Probably a bucket hat. I don't know though. And then I would really like to make something kind of like this, some sort of a granny square type of hat. But I want to design my own mushroom granny square, which I've been planning on doing for a long time, and I just haven't actually sat down and done it. But then if I design my own granny square, then I can make a tutorial for you guys, because everybody always wants me to make a tutorial for my mushroom hats. But I can't because I use a pattern. This is a pattern which I will link in the description box below. Oh man. I'm drawing a total blank. I've credited this designer like a million times on my channel, but I'll have it linked in the description box if you are interested in this particular mushroom granny square pattern. But there's like a ton of different ways you can do a mushroom, crochet a mushroom. So I could definitely design my own mushroom granny square, and then I could do a tutorial for you guys, because I can't do a video tutorial for someone else's pattern. So I can't include this mushroom granny square in my own tutorial unless I was like, okay, and then now go make the mushroom granny square and like come back and don't show you how to make the mushroom granny square. So that's the reason I haven't done any like hat tutorials, but I could definitely do some kind of hat tutorials coming up in the future. Even if I just do something like this, we could do a mushroom applique even. So let me know down in the comments if you guys are interested in that. I know there's been a lot of interest in my bucket hat, which is right there, looking all sideways because it's been shoved around a lot lately. But you guys, if you've been around for a little while, you've definitely seen my mushroom granny square hat. I mixed together square and hat. Mushroom granny hair. I'll totally do mushroom granny hair. But that's like one of my biggest questions. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, can you do a tutorial for that? And I'm like, no, I can't. But I could definitely work on making something that I can make a tutorial for. And I think that is going to be something for the future. But yeah, those are my 2 makes that I've got to show you guys today. Not a whole lot of FOs. I have a lot of things I'm working on my Gnome of the Month, working on my 100-day challenge granny squares, working on that Blue's Clues. Still very, very like slowly, haven't really worked on it much, working on that shawl and that baby dress. I'm kind of trying to prioritize things that I need done sooner, so certain things kind of fall by the wayside here and there. but I am working on quite a few things. But I am going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to go ahead and get into my email and see what you guys have sent in for Community Spotlight. I'm super excited. I always love to see what you guys send in. And so does the community. So if you want to send something in, don't feel self-conscious, okay? Send it in. Whatever skill level you are at right now deserves to be celebrated. Don't feel like your stuff's not good enough. Don't feel like it's not polished enough, or, nobody would want to see it, because that's just not true. We all want to see it. We all want to see it, and we are going to just be excited and love it. And I need to take a drink of water really quick. But yeah, if you have any desire to send it in, go for it, okay? This is your encouragement. I'm telling you, go for it. And before I sign off here, actually, I just want to remind you guys that you are doing a great job, that you are loved, that you are cared for, that you are appreciated, and that we're happy you're here. I'm happy you're here. And that you're doing a good job at everything, at life. Okay? I know that it can feel hard and overwhelming, and it can just feel like you can't do this, you can't handle it, and you got this, okay? We're here. We're all I said in the last time I was doing a little pep talk. Imagine the Care Bears with the little light shining out of them. That's us in the cozy little corner here on Nova Gnome Creations, because we have our cozy little corner of YouTube. If you're new here, that is our thing. We are the cozy little corner of YouTube, and we are all here just blasting out love and support and backing you up. We're sending all the good energy, all the good vibes, strength and love, and just all of those things. I am sending those, and I know that a lot of you guys are too. We are just here, to use yarn as a good example. We are all knitted together into the fabric of the cozy little corner. You are not alone. You are part of that fabric. You are a Nomi. If you are here, then you are not alone. You're a part of that. So don't ever feel like you're alone. Don't ever feel like you aren't doing a good job, because you are. And you need to take some time for you. You need a reminder to take some time for you. So I'm telling you right now, take some time for you. Come to the cozy little corner, turn on the video, leave your baggage, your anxieties, your stress, your worries, everything negative that you just cannot handle, that you just do not want to feel. Leave it outside the door to the cozy little corner. Just hand it to the doorman. Say, hey, stash those in the back. I don't need them right now. I need a break. Come in. You can shut that door behind you. Pull up a seat. We have all the cushiest seats. We have a fully stocked drink bar of literally every drink imaginable. You want a boba? You want a coffee? You want a tea? You want whatever? We've got it, okay? Grab your favorite thing. And you can sit here and hang out with me and hang out with the other Nomies in the cozy little corner. And just imagine we're all hanging out and having a good time. You can crochet. You can read. You can paint. You can do whatever you want. And just take some deep breaths. Take a minute to slow down. And take a minute for you. And I hope that you'll do that. Today's Friday. It's the weekend. You got to take some time for you. Make some time. Carve it out. Even if you are so busy, even if you have so many things you have to take care of and so many people that you're looking out for, take some time for you. Set that time aside. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You can't take care of everyone else if you don't take care of you first. So I hope everybody has a great day, and let us go ahead and commence the Community Spotlight montage.